American Pickers star Frank Fritz's ex moved on amid nasty allegations. American Pickers alum Frank Fritz's ex has moved on amid the nasty allegations. His ex-girlfriend Diane Bankson was spotted with another man after their split. Frank and Diane had an on-and-off relationship for several years until they finally ended things. There were accusations of cheating on both sides. Frank Fritz's ex-girlfriend spotted with new boyfriend. The original host of American Pickers used to be in a nasty relationship that lasted for years. The 58-year-old dated Diane Bankson. She has finally moved on from their relationship. Diane became Facebook official with her boyfriend. She's currently dating Erica Longlet, who is from Davenport, Iowa. Check out the photo for yourself here. He works as an engineering administration manager for the city of Davenport. Diane first shared a photo of her new boyfriend in February 2022. The two attended a family event together. In March, Diane took to Facebook again to show some appreciation for her new boyfriend. The new couple also went on a trip to Savannah, Illinois. This comes amid her nasty split from the former American Pickers star. On January 27, 2020, Diane sued Frank Fritz for negligence. The couple got engaged in 2017 and resided together on his farmhouse in Iowa. In November 2018, she allegedly caught him with another woman. Frank and Diane got back together until another incident took place at the farmhouse. This time, Frank set off fireworks while he was drinking. He tried to set off fireworks with his friends, and one of them fell into the ashtray. She was severely burned when she smoked a cigarette from that ashtray. The ashtray blew up severely, burning her hand and arm with third-degree burns and burned off eyelashes and eyebrows, the lawsuit claims, per The Sun. Yet Frank refused to take Diane to the hospital. He told her to toughen up and deal with the burns. She went to the hospital the next day where she was treated for third-degree burns. When they ended their relationship, Diane changed the locks on their Iowa home. Former American Pickers star's nasty split. Their relationship didn't end there, though. Diane tried to take Frank to court for the burns. On March 19, 2020, she dismissed the case. The former American Pickers star told The Sun that Diane was the one who was unfaithful to him during their relationship. He also claimed that she owed him 6 figures. Frank and Diane knew each other for decades. She first dated him when he was 25 and dated him again at 35, and then once more at 55. They also fought over another Iowa property. In March 2018, they purchased an Iowa mansion for $355,000. The American Pickers fan favorite sold the home following their split in January 2021 for $358,000. Diane says Frank's cheating claims aren't true. The original host of American Pickers has been through his share of troubles. Frank has been faced with financial problems as his antique store gets poor reviews. However, Frank managed to turn his life around after his back surgery. Frank Fritz, the longtime co-host of the hit show American Pickers, has faced a tumultuous few years, professionally, personally, and legally. The collector, famous for his keen eye and ability to unearth valuable antiques, has always enjoyed a strong fan base. But behind the scenes, his life has been anything but stable. At the center of much of this unrest is his complicated relationship with his ex-girlfriend, Diane Bankson. As Frank continues to battle health issues and deal with the fallout of his exit from American Pickers, Diane has quietly moved on, all while a slew of nasty allegations hover in the background. Frank Fritz and Diane Bankson's relationship. Frank and Diane were in a long-term relationship that seemed to have its fair share of ups and downs. While Frank was busy traveling across the country in search of hidden treasures, Diane was often by his side, supportive, and for a while, seemingly content with their life together. The two were even engaged for a time, a symbol of their commitment to one another. Fans of American Pickers saw Diane as a quiet but strong figure in Frank's personal life, someone who grounded him amidst the chaos of his career and public attention. But things took a darker turn when, in 2020, the couple's private life was thrust into the spotlight, and it became clear that not all was well behind closed doors. Allegations and a bitter split. In November 2020, Diane filed a lawsuit against Frank, accusing him of some very serious misconduct. The allegations painted a disturbing picture of their life together. Diane claimed that Frank had been abusive during their relationship, and her suit included accusations of neglect and endangerment, stating that an incident involving fireworks had left her seriously injured due to Frank's reckless behavior. The lawsuit alleged that Frank had been lighting fireworks inside their home's enclosed area, leading to a devastating explosion that caused significant burns to Diane. According to Diane, Frank had refused to take responsibility for his actions, leaving her not only physically scared but emotionally devastated as well. The allegations added another layer of complexity to Frank's public image, which had already been under scrutiny following his sudden departure from American Pickers earlier in the year. Despite the severity of the allegations, Frank denied any wrongdoing, and the case was eventually dropped. However, the damage to their relationship was irreversible. The couple broke off their engagement, and Frank found himself battling more than just the fallout from the allegations. His health began to decline, and his future on American Pickers looked increasingly uncertain. Diane moves on. While Frank's life appeared to spiral, Diane Bankson was quietly rebuilding her own. After the breakup, she distanced herself from the public eye and, more importantly, from the drama surrounding Frank. Friends close to her noted that she had been deeply hurt by the relationship's end and the legal turmoil that followed, but she was determined to move forward. In recent months, rumors have swirled that Diane has found new love. Though she has kept her new relationship private, sources say that she is in a much better place emotionally. She has surrounded herself with a supportive network of friends and family and is focusing on her personal happiness. For Diane, moving on from Frank meant not just healing from the alleged physical injuries, but also from the emotional wounds that had plagued their time together. Her new life, while quieter and more reserved, stands in stark contrast to Frank's continued struggles. Where Diane has found peace, Frank's health issues have continued to be a source of concern for his fans. Frank's health crisis and battle for control. In July 2021, Frank suffered a debilitating stroke that left him in the hospital, fighting for his life. His health crisis came at a time when fans were already speculating about his absence from American Pickers. For months, rumors had swirled about tensions between Frank and his former co-host Mike Wolfe, with many believing that a falling out had led to Frank being fired from the show. Mike later confirmed that Frank was no longer part of American Pickers, which came as a blow to fans who had watched the duo for over a decade. As Frank continued to recover from his stroke, questions lingered about his future in the entertainment industry and whether he would ever return to television. Behind the scenes, there were also reports of Frank struggling to regain control of his finances and life. As his health deteriorated, sources indicated that there were concerns about who would handle his affairs. Some close to Frank worried that his vulnerability could leave him open to exploitation, while others believed that Frank was determined to make a comeback, both physically and professionally. A different path for Diane. While Frank's story continues to unfold, Diane's journey has taken a more serene path. She has found solace in stepping away from the spotlight and focusing on herself. Though the allegations she made against Frank were serious, Diane has chosen not to dwell on the past. Instead, she is focused on building a life that brings her happiness. In a recent social media post, Diane hinted at her new relationship, sharing a photo of a romantic getaway without revealing the identity of her new partner. The post received an outpouring of support from friends and followers, many of whom commented on how happy she looked. It was clear that Diane had found a new chapter in her life, one that was free from the chaos of her past with Frank. While Frank continues to battle his health issues and the lasting effects of his exit from American Pickers, Diane's ability to move on and build a new life is a testament to her resilience. The allegations that once clouded their relationship may never fully disappear, but for Diane, they are a part of her past, a past that she has chosen to leave behind.